The story of Rapunzel. Once upon a time, there lived a happy couple. Until one day, the wife found out she was expecting a baby and started to tell the husband, go next door and steal Rapunzel from the witch's garden. He didn't want to do it, but he went because she had a forceful way of talking. The poor husband snuck into the witch's garden and picked as much Rapunzel as he could, which is a weed something like arugula, and brought it back to his wife, who was just so hungry because of the baby that she ate every single bit up without even stopping to say thank you. And then she started demanding more. She was demanding so hard that he snuck into the witch's garden again, but alas, the witch caught him. She popped out of nowhere right when he was right there picking the wonderful Rapunzel, and he was so shocked to see her he just about fainted. But when the witch started shouting at him, what are you doing? What are you doing? And the poor husband was so frightened, he said, it's my wife. She's having a baby. She needed Rapunzel. Then I'll get the baby, said the witch. Well, the husband just started running to get back home, and he told his wife nothing of what had happened. But she ate up all that Rapunzel, and she was quite content. They were so happy when the baby was born, such a beautiful little child. But the witch ran in soon after the birth and snatched the baby and ran away. The witch hid Rapunzel away in a very high tower, and she grew to be a beautiful young girl. The witch would call out to her, Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair. And Rapunzel would let down her long hair. Then the witch would grab onto it and climb right up to the top of the tower. One day, a prince who'd been watching called out, Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair. And when Rapunzel threw down her hair, the prince was the one to grab hold and climb right up, where soon they became good friends. One day when the witch came and called, Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair. Rapunzel let down her hair, and the witch climbed up. But Rapunzel said, why do you climb so slowly when the prince always climbs so fast? The witch was so angry she cut off Rapunzel's hair, and she pushed Rapunzel right out of the tower. Ah! The princess landed on the rocks, but she was all right. She got up and began to wander the forest looking for her prince. The prince, having no idea of what had happened, went to the tower and called, Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair. But the witch was the one who let down the hair, and the prince was in for a terrible surprise. For when he climbed to the top on the long hair, the witch was the one waiting for him, and she pushed him to the bottom where he fell to the rocks. The prince was hurt, but he jumped up, searching for his true love, and he found her. There she was! And they were overjoyed. Quickly, Rapunzel brought him home to the little hovel. So happy they all were to see each other. There was hugging all around, and the prince decided that he would marry Rapunzel, and they would live happily ever after in the castle. The end.